It is a second date update right now. We are trying to match two people up on another date. Hopefully we can make this happen for Kayla, who has reached out to us. She was very excited about her date with Tim, but has not heard from him in 4 weeks.
Right, that's a long time.
Now, a lot's been going on in the world, and then especially in our community, the last 20
couple
days
of hurricanes,
or whatever.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So maybe that could have something to do with it. So we're going to try and see what we can do. We have Tim actually on hold with us. Kevin got him on the phone, so let's talk to him. Tim, you there?
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, thanks for agreeing to talk to us. We appreciate it. We're on the air right now. We wanted to talk to you about this date you went on. You kind of heard us talking about it. Kayla's her name. You went on a date with her, a few weeks back to Brio at International. She thought it was a great date, thought you had a good time, but has not heard from you in quite a while and wants to know what's going on. So we were just trying to figure out, maybe we can get some answers from you of, hey, what's the deal here?
Well, I'll tell you, man. She's just clueless. Like, the girl's completely clueless.
How so?
She was super rude when we got back to the car after dinner, and basically, we go to get in the car, and she flings the door open, hits the car next to us, and puts a dent in my car, and just says, "Oops." Like, she didn't even seem to care. Like, that just seems so rude and careless. So she gets in the car and shuts the door, and that's it. Just doesn't care. She doesn't care about anybody else's stuff. And I asked her about it. I was like, "Hey, you kind of put a dent in that car," and she's like, "Oh, it's no big deal. It's just a little scratch." And I'm just
not a big deal to her, obviously.
Yeah. Oh man, that stinks.
I'm sorry you got a dent in your car.
Yeah, I went ahead and put a note on the other person's car too, because I didn't want to just leave and be irresponsible like she was.
Oh, that's nice of you.
That's a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I dropped her off, and that's just not what you do to people in the real world. You show respect.
Okay, so that's why you haven't gotten back to her.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cut and dry.
I'm like, how does she not know this?
Well, apparently she's pretty clueless about it and didn't care.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, listen, Tim, we actually have Kayla on the phone with us. Would you mind if we brought her back on? I just want to get her side of things.
Yeah, whatever. It's a lost cause, but that's fine.
Okay. Well, Kayla, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, and I'm can't believe this is what we're talking about. He's calling it a dent. This is seriously a tiny scratch. And come on. It's international. It's to be expected.
Seriously?
Expected?
No, it's not. How can you just not care? Just going around dinging people's doors. Do you just not care? Is that it?
I'm not trying to ding their doors. It was obviously an accident, but it wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't even it wasn't a dent. It was a scratch, first of all. And come on. I just can't.
No, you scratched their car, and it was a dent in mine. You basically damaged both cars and didn't even care.
Okay, damage, it feels so dramatic to be saying. I looked at it, it was a scratch, and I did say, oops, I'm sorry, it was an accident. What do you want me to do? I didn't intentionally fling my door into their door. It's just those spaces are tight. Seriously, if you're that worried about your car getting dinged up at a mall parking lot, valet. I don't know what you want me to do.
Oh, my God.
What? You take no responsibility. What are you even talking about? I'm just saying that this... Okay, this person, whoever, I have to leave a note, and I'm going to be charged, and you're not even taking any sort of responsibility?
I told you not to leave a note. I was like, don't leave a note. You're making a big deal out of it.
Oh, my God. This is what I'm talking about. You care about no one else's stuff.
Okay, literally, so this is why you haven't been calling me back, because of a little scratch on your door?
Yeah, this is why I haven't called you back.
That is so shallow.
Shallow? Seriously? Shallow? What are you even talking about? You do not get it.
Oh, I get it. I get that you're missing out on someone like me over something so stupid like this.
It's kind of a big deal.
What if he gets... because, listen, here's the deal, Kayla. If this guy or girl, whoever's door you hit, reaches out to Tim, and then Tim is responsible for paying for it, it could cost him some money to get a dent taken out or paint fixed or whatever.
First of all... If they even call it, be surprised. But second of all, that's why you have insurance. For those reasons. Your insurance pays for it.
You've got to be kidding me. Okay, whatever. This is I'm telling you guys, this is like I said, lost cause. This is why. This is exactly why. Like, if this is the beginning, I can't imagine like 2 or 3 years from now.
I can't imagine 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, days. All right. Well, Tim, I'm guessing that you have no interest in seeing Kayla again.
Yeah, she doesn't get it still.
Okay. All right, Kayla. Well, you were wondering why Tim wasn't getting back to you. Now you know.
And you know what? Fine by me. I can't be with someone so petty anyway. So.
Well, it's going to save me a lot of money, that's for sure. So thanks and no thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, you must need it if you can't afford valet.
Oh, boy. All right.
Oh, wow. Well, apparently you can't afford to pay attention to other people's stuff, so get your mind checked.
Okay. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up right there. And thank you for coming on. You guys have a great day, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Woo.
I
They got ugly real quick.
Yeah.
But you know what, though? I mean, do you know somebody that doesn't even... They just open up the door and they swing it right open. You're like, whoa, can you like be careful? I mean,
yeah.
I know people that do that, and it's like, can you not hit the car next to you, please?
Yeah, I would freak.
I mean, it's very rude. But there are people out there that are clueless. They don't think about stuff like that. They just throw the door open.
All right, so is he overreacting? Would you have given her another shot? We want to know. 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099.